So I've determined that I can't have music playing in the background because YouTube will hear it and there'll be a copyright infringement or something like that. It's not like I get enough views to make money anyhow. But anyhow, okay, today we're going to be mounting a scope on this rifle using a Wheeler professional kit. I really like this. It's very self-explanatory, straightforward, and easy. I mean, I'm from the generation where you threw it up to your shoulder and you told your dad or your uncle to turn it left or turn it right, whatnot. So, what we're going to be mounting, this is a Remington 7 action, long action, chambered in 35 Wheeling Ackley improved, okay? It was shooting good, really developing some loads for it. And then I noticed my scope sliding. I mean, there's marks here. And I'm like, what is that? Had a loophole base right here. And I had the standard loophole, you know, where you got the 2 screws back here to adjust your windage. Well, the ears on those screws had broken. And basically this one was free and all the weight was being held right here. It was still killable at 200 yards, you know. But we're going to redo it with I love these. I've been on them since they first came out. The Game Reaper one-piece mounts. Just like this, nice and easy. This is a medium height for a 30 mil tube. We're going to be putting a 4x16x50 Crossfire 2 on this gun. So let's get it leveled up, and I'm going to clean this off where the old oil and stuff had dried on there. That's what that is. Let me clean this up, and then we'll get the Loctite. We'll start leveling and get going. All right, what I have here is some falling camera. Let me fix this. There we go. Let me zoom in a little more. All right, this is just 4-aught steel wool. A little bit of hops number 9 on it. Just gonna clean that real good. And I've decided I'm going to forego lapping the scope because this is not a paper puncher by no means, but I do want it to shoot well. Let's clean all that old solvent off. Boy, I really hate these fake patches. Give me cotton or give me nothing. Okay. Yeah, before we continue any further, something I've always liked to do and was shared to me by a dear friend. Let's see, there's my apron. I'll go ahead and put it on. Let's get this scope out of here. Let me zoom out a little bit so I'm not crowded. Wow, way too close. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Where's it at? Oh, there it is, underneath the new pistol box. All right. This is a rag. This rag, I've had this rag for about 8 years. I put it in a sandwich baggie when I'm done. And when I feel like it needs more, I pour some in. This is a rag saturated with Ballistol. Okay? Really like that stuff. Back in the day, just research it. It's basically just mineral oil. But back in the day, it cleaned guns, cleaned gunshot wounds. Leather holsters, you know, whatever. Good stuff. Got a high smell to it, though. Okay. Now, there's really not much leveling on this one, but we'll do it. We'll do it just in case. 2 short holes, 2 short holes, 2 long holes, 2 long holes. Okay. Let me get a screwdriver with the proper bit, because I don't like using Allen wrenches. Well, that is aggravating. If you can see the gray handles, you know where these came from. That'd be the old Hobo Freight Allen wrenches. I tried the metric and the standard. None of them fit these. Oh, wow. Let me adjust this tripod. Anyhow, tried both Pittsburghs. Metric and standards. None of them fit those screws. So, of course, it came with an Allen screw, but we're going to get to our little screwdriver kit and make sure we don't have one first. Okay, now we're set. We'll start this off with a little bit of tight lock. Yes, I said it that way on purpose. I don't want anything on my mat. Wait, that's a brand new one. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Let's go get an open one. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. Yes. Make sure that falls in there. There it is. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that'll be enough for like 4 screws. Let's go ahead and get another one out of our kit that come with it. Shake those out. Shake that bear. All right. That'll go in the deep one. Oh. All right. Wow. Getting fought every direction here, folks. Well, I had a brain fart there. But you're going to have these as long as you tinker on. Yeah, that longer bolt you saw is for the top of the ring coming down to the bottom of the ring. So the receiver screws are these short ones. I don't know why, but seeing that top, or seeing the longer screw than the thicker metal, you know, it makes you want to, oh, it's got to be in the deep spot. No. Sorry, big hands in the way. We'll go around this side. All right. 2 more small screws. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. Now. Okay, they're all finger tight. Yes, I have one of those inch-pound tools, but once again, this is not a precision rifle. This is a shooting hunting rifle. So any of y'all that's worked on a vehicle and your dad or your uncle gave you a 1/4-inch ratchet to use so you don't overdo everything, use these 3 fingers, okay? Nothing, oh, well, nothing more than those 3 fingers. I think 14 to 16 inch-pounds is what you're looking for, okay? 3 fingers. Let me, yeah. 3 fingers. See that? If you want to, you can put the whole fist on. Just don't be stupid, okay? Really fine thread on these. And somebody will probably comment that, oh, well, it's like a head or a valve cover or head gasket. You got to go in a sequence and whatever. Okay, that's tight. So now to the leveling part. We're going to put a level right here. This creates a flat surface. And then we'll level the barrel. Okay, so one thing you want to pay attention to, you don't want to try to level this like this. You know what I mean? You want to try to get this at least flush with this edge. Or straight, okay? Easiest way to do it, take a piece of cardboard, put it on the ring. Ta-da. Okay, now we will tilt this rifle. Let me see if I can... See if I can show you that. Pretty dead nuts. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and put our rifle clamp, I'm sorry, our barrel level on the barrel. Pretty simple and straightforward. Get it kind of close. Snug it down. Double check your first one. Okay. See if I can show you all what I'm talking about with this one. All right, now this is snug, but this little fella right here will still turn. Make sure the bottom's snug. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Okay. Barrel's level. Now with the mount and the barrel both being level, we can turn this gun, twist it, whatever, and as long as that barrel returns to level, you don't have to worry about this back here. So what I'm going to do now is put my scope up there. And like I said, I am not going to lap these rings in today. All right, I'm going to check it. I'm going to raise the gun up and look to see if that fits my eye. There's about as far back as I want my scope. Now we'll come back down to our you ain't gonna believe it, but I kind of set it down level. Okay, and we got a 1/16 of an inch of gap between this bell and the barrel. That's good. It's real good. That's the depth that I want it back. Only thing now is to bolt it together and then turn the scope. That feels pretty level, but let's use that. Those are normally machined flat surfaces. What's interesting is if you look, it's about where it was on the last mount. Now this is, I do follow a pattern on this one. Okay, and once I get these started, I will follow a crosshatch pattern and try to keep up with the same amount of turns in each one. But that's just me. Let me get Loctite put on all these little screws and we'll keep going. Okay, here's all 4 of my little screws down here. Trying to keep my hands out of the way of the camera. Let's get all 4 of them started. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, she's still loose, very loose. Okay. Put that back on. It is magnetic, by the way. Kind of line it up. Barrel bubble looks good. All right, let's go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I realize how boring this could be to watch. This is just the way I do things. I invite you to feel free to look at anything else on YouTube. Okay, barrel bubble is good. Scope bubble is off. Crap, I hate it when I do that. All right, let's tighten her down. Sorry, I keep reaching in front of the camera, guys. Tight. 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 Well, snug. Snug. All right, now we can touch it and it don't move. All right, torque it down. Wow, that is right in front of the camera. I've never had to walk around to tighten a scope ring. It's pretty funny. Boy, I hate it when the little magnets fall out of these things. There she is. Barrel bubble is dead nuts. Top bubble looks good. Pick it up and take a check. All day, I can live with that. Well, glad you got to go through this with me. Have a good one.